Okay, hello and welcome back everybody. This is going to be part 2 of our Visigoths campaign. In the last part we was basically just raiding the Eastern Roman Empire, and we're currently on the borders with the Western, which we're obviously going to go over towards. The idea is to try and get both these army stacks built up on the way. We're getting some money from raiding, etc, etc, without dying obviously. We're going to build up these. We're currently building something for extra money in this one. And we're going to wait till we get him into a stance when he moves over to here somewhere and do the same thing. And the idea is to try and go towards Spain, I think, maybe, potentially. We'll have to kind of figure out where exactly we were going to settle, but we're going to try and get as further away as possible to anything major. It's quite a fertile area as well, so I think that'd be pretty cool. So let's end the turn. Oh, we've got to do that first. Let's boost up Alaric. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing this campaign to the very end. Give video a like, always helps me out, and leave any comments in the description below. I'm currently doing Western Roman Empire campaign and Geats one, which is obviously the Vikings, and I've just started doing streaming for Attila as well now, and I've been playing as the Franks, which I'll be obviously streaming and then uploading when I get a chance to, the odd episode every couple of days in between streams. So, what we've got, Zeal, we'll go for standard with these guys, and then melee as well, and we'll end the turn. Also, we need to, if we take any losses like we have in this second army stack, if we put him in Horde mode, they can replenish. Still trying to get used to the mechanics of, obviously, Horde mode, but I'm starting to get from watching other people's videos and stuff, and I found out with the Franks campaign that I've been doing, I've been getting a lot of immigration in my settlements. Supposedly if you pay up the taxes, it basically makes the immigrants go away, because they obviously don't want to stay in your lands because you are having to pay too much. Armies can go up, fleets who haven't got anything at the moment, governors, spies, priests, Imperium as well for that. Development, regional, search rate for military, and we've got our artisan. So as you see what we're going towards here, Germanic war bands. Could do this so we can get some civic afterwards as well. Oh shit, that's why. Okay, so we can get some hunters, we're going to get Gothic war bands, we're going to get a lot from doing that, so we'll carry on with that one, and then I'll go with the civic route. So look at our troops. As you can see, they are replenishing at the moment because obviously they're in encampment mode. So we're going to move him up. It's saying that I can't. How comes we're blocked then? Maybe plotted. That's weird. How comes we can't go up here then?
We cannot do that.
We can only go in this area? Is it, that's very strange. Maybe you can go straight into encampment mode then. Come back out of it?
Not possible.
Okay, let's get them in encampment mode so they can replenish, and then we can obviously build something up. Integrity -1 for all chords, tax rate. So this is going to get us some pikes, and it's also going to get us growth and a little bit of substance. It costs 6,000 to get a tent camp from shelters. So if you think what we'll do, this is most likely going to be public order at some point. We're currently alright for public order for this guy, so what about this one?
Warriors,
So this is going to affect all of them. 64, 66, okay. Food, we can get brigands from that, so we get, or we can go food consumption, integrity for the army up by 3, or the horde. I think we'll go for this one, 2 turns, and then we can try and move this one out. So see if we can get diplomacy of anyone. Doesn't look like it. We'll end the turn. We'll move the first guy to the west in this term. We'll get him to sack maybe Domovia. We'll get some money out of that as well. We've got to be careful they don't attack us. We don't want to be spread too thin. Also, I want to put some units in in the giants maybe. Again, we've got to be careful. Oh, we've got potentially another one we can build. It's a bit weird. So maybe we'll do that so we can get some brigands. Oh, so each time we get a different construction slot after that. Okay. Maybe that's the growth rate then. I assume? Yeah, it's got to be that because that's the growth factors. So, yeah, okay, we've got some public order. We get some Germanic lances and Gothic lances. We get some Germanic bows from that as well. We'll see what this one is. We can always get rid of it if need be.
For the tribe.
We don't have the growth for that one yet. Okay, cool. So let's get... There we go. What have we got? Let's whack a couple axemen. They're going to get replenished in a changed in a minute, anyways.
There is no finer ending. Come, fight for us, lads.
We haven't got any bowmen here. We can stick a Germanic warband in there as well. I think that's going to be about it for troops. 3 swords. We've got some pikes. We've got a couple bowmen. Maybe 4 horses.
Fight for us, lads.
This will be our main army. These guys can maybe stay at 14 for the meanwhile. They're building stuff as well. Currently living off the Romans' land, so it's alright.
Our ancestors have spoken.
They may get crushed at some point in the Gepids, but at least we've got a non-aggression pact with them. I wonder how trade actually works. Probably we can only trade until we get settlement, which makes perfect sense to be perfectly honest, but legitimate birth. Let's see what we can do with these guys. I think we've actually dealt with them yet. She's actually got a good trait. Sweet. She's actually bad. Illegitimate children, so Alaric has got 66, so we're going to get rid of her. She's got a good trait. Okay. Who's this? Daughter. Arranged marriage with maybe another faction if need be. So we've got a daughter to give away. I haven't actually checked these ones out yet. Gather support. Yep, okay, so we've got a daughter we can give away. Let's try and get him to seek a wife. Become retainer. Statesman. To Alaric. I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, so we have got her, the daughter to give away if need be. They're still replenishing. They're building, so let's end the term. Faction destroys Lazy Gate. Retainer appointed Scepted. Onega. That'd be pretty good actually. Raiders gathering the giants. Okay. Check this army. They're max, so now we're going to move these guys up. Western Roman Empire.
Let them cower before us. Is that all? Warriors all! Take this settlement for the tribe!
We can actually improve our Germanic warbands as well now, but we've got to check out money, so probably won't do that yet. Occupy any settlement, end your migration. Okay, we're going to obviously sack it.
Your next command. Ready for orders.
Let's do one of these. Let's retrain. 5. Okay, we should have enough money to do with him. 396. Okay, that's right. So there we've got some decent axemen. Everything else is obviously tier 1. That's a settlement as well over there. We can move this guy down
Get moving.
to Salona.
Warriors all.
We're currently not building anything here, so Germanic warband mounted as well. We can get these out of encampment mode and we get them moving. Why is it not letting me move that way? That is so weird.
That is impossible. We cannot do that. Besieging settlement. Is that all? Ready for
Now it's letting me move. That was really weird. I don't understand that. So I had to obviously sack the settlement there. We've got some money though, which is good. So let's move it up together. Okay, war. Trait gained, looter. And upkeep costs for commanded army. And we've got some things to upgrade. Ambush chance, integrity 1 in foreign territory. This is going to be good. Horde growth for that province. I think that's probably beneficial for this guy as well. Okay. We're not going to build anything else troop wise for the meanwhile because we haven't got the... We could keep raising and doing that just even if we went into negative, but the way I see it, we might as well build up, do a few buildings first. But again, we're probably going to need to do research to do that. So once these troops been put in place in this next research, then we'll go civic route so we can increase things, food, money, etc. In the meanwhile, we can carry on going west. I think we've got substantial, well, roughly substantial amount of troops to kind of defend ourselves at least. The Ostrogoths look like they're in the north as well. I can see him raiding. So they're dealing with us, ready for duty.
Warriors all, get moving! Laying siege to their hovels.
What are we dealing with here? 2 ships and that. Let's auto resolve this one. Aggressive. Got onagers as well, which is going to help us out. And we'll sack that.
Your next command.
Enemy killed in battle. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Let's have a look at this. What can we increase? Yeah, we're going to have to do that one actually. So, 2 for that. Yeah. Before we build anything. Integrity for all hordes. Let's actually see what our... Well, we need to increase this dude as well. Food consumption. And we can go that route as well. Integrity. Oh, wait a minute. We can plus that as well. So melee, upkeep. So the thing I'm looking at here food consumption 40, obviously. Tax rate. So let's look at. Have you got a Horde thing for this? Tax rate. What would that be under? This one? Income next turn. Tax rate. It always tells you. If you have a settlement, it normally tells you taxation by faction, not by individual province yet, but we should understand that. Keeping taxes at high levels for long times make people unhappy and reduces future economic growth. Yes, we know that. But generally when you have a settlement, you can go in the settlement tab and it'll tell you the tax rate for that settlement. We'll figure that out in a minute though. Let's get these moving up.
Getting on our way. Is that all?
We'll get them reparation as well. I doubt we can do anything with these guys. We've got to wait for growth for that one. 30 for reserves, growth when encamped, 5 from animal husbandry. Integrity goes down by 1. Second income plus 5. Oh, that's not a bad one either actually. Again, we can increase this guy. Let's get some food, and then we'll go looting, obviously. And we can increase him with that. Morale versus Romans. Influence earning situation. I say obviously morale because we're going to be facing the Romans for a little while. But they're generally quite happy at the moment. So integrity is obviously with winning battles, so that helps. And money's gone up as well. I just realised 735. So we can get a couple of these guys in there. 160. Let's get 2 for the meanwhile. So research for them 2. Oh, whoever that is, Ostrogoths just nuked that settlement to the north, and they're moving towards our lands as well, where we're going towards. So obviously we need to try and not be attacking the same areas. So like I said, I'm going to carry on going towards Spain. Hopefully they won't go into that direction as well. So I think we'll get a move on actually. We're not going to be able to build anything for a few turns anyways, so let's get moving. And we've got ourselves the new DLC pack coming out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday. And we've got a new patch as well, which is obviously going to sort out a few things. But more balancing and stuff like that. Mission issued. Raise an army. We haven't got the money for that at the moment, so I don't really care about that. Let's get these out. Let's get these guys moving.
That is impossible.
Why does it do that?
For the tribe. Ready for battle. Settlement.
We're going to fight that battle,
We
but let's do this first. For some reason it keeps saying that I need to attack with this one, because again it won't let me move, so I have to attack with that one.
Let them cower before us.
And then it will let me move. Fucking weird. Don't know if that's a glitch or not, but
Ready for battle. Thirsty for battle.
now we move up.
On the move, lads. Move out.
So we're going to fight this battle.
Taking camp. Laying siege to their hovels.
Let's quick save. We've got 2 axemen at least. We might be able to
Let
get
them
some mercenaries
cower
actually,
before us.
and we can just kill them off afterwards. Let's see what mercenary units we can get. Mercenary crossbowmen would be pretty good. An extra cav, Jamaican warband. We'll go for a settlement here, so probably an axeman, which is standard, and we'll go for a crossbowman. And maybe a horse? But again, I'll kill them off afterwards, so not a problem. How can we tell what's mercenary? Mercenary there. It will say on the top. And that one's... They got the orange bit there. You can see them two. It's just that guy you can't see, so I'll know who they are, at least.
Kill!
Okay, let's go to the battlefield. Let's see what we're dealing with. from the Western Roman Empire. We've got 1 horse, 3 swords, 2 spear units, and obviously we've got 2 fleet units as well we've got to deal with. And we're attacking the settlement, but it's just normal settlement, so but as soon as you focus on the towers, you should be right. Crossbowmen will help out. From what I noticed from my co-op campaign against Dragonheart, which will be released tomorrow, is obviously tier 1 units, very crappy archers that are going to take forever to take down the towers. Crossbowmen, even 2 units will do take down the tower in half of the time as 4 of these crossbowmen, so, and they're tier 2. So you can definitely tell the difference. Obviously crossbows are more accurate than bows would be, etc. We've also got 4 pike units here, so we try them out. Got the axe, which I've been using before, same with the horses, and we've got some sword units with the wooden shields. Let's see what they're like against the Romans. Strength in numbers. Okay, dry. Start deployment. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Settlement-wise, we've got that tower. Nothing really going to shoot us minus this tower once we get in. They obviously can try and get their fleet units in as well, so we'll focus on that tower first. They also do have a horse unit, so we need to be wary, and they do use their brain now, so...
Warriors group. Battle ready. Battle group awaiting your order. Men of Visigoths, grouped and waiting. Mounted warband.
Oh, and we've got a renegade as well, I forgot that. So, well, you can focus him on the tower as well. Flaming rounds. Base damage 175, armor piercing, explosive damage, can damage buildings, obviously. Let's try that one out. I'm going to stick old King Alaric in the back.
Battle group ready.
That's going to help out though, at least.
Pissing themselves with fear. I cannot believe they chose to stay and fight. You should run, you fools.
Let's see what they do with these guys.
Learn to bow down and worship your battles. The gods want blood. The enemy approaches.
Okay, we do have horses here, so let's move these guys up.
Men of Visigoths, run, curse you! Warriors, move out! Damn! Our ambush troops have been detected. Mounted warband!
I just take a huge chunk.
At speed!
They are trying to land, so let's be careful.
Beside our warriors! Mounted warband! Warband! Deadly missile! This settlement is on fire! The enemy has laid an ambush! Melee fighters ready! Come, pursue!
Okay, strength in numbers and all that jazz.
We have destroyed the enemy tower!
Okay, tower's gone, so let's get onagers to start firing on these guys.
Commandando! Scrappers ready!
Strength in numbers. Let's downgrade that. And start moving these guys up.
Forward! Marco!
Let's get a crossbowman to start firing upon them. Change his shot to standard.
We will pierce their hearts!
We're going to move into these guys. Get our pikes up.
Gothic warband! Look! They're hidden units! War continent no! Scrubbers ready!
Let's get our forces in. Let's get him back. Let's go into the side of these. Okay, they're running anyways. They got a charge in, even though it's a bit of a silly one. Let's move these up. Okay, victory.
We are moments away from...
Yeah. Okay, we're down this here. Well, that's quite a quick battle, but then again, obviously overwhelming forces for my guys. Got a couple of them ranked up, which is the 2 sword units there. 96, 171 kills, so a hell of a lot of kills than that. On the good side, you actually got 12 kills, but they dealt with the tower. And got some dispersed kills elsewhere. Crossbow 39, 64 for the Axemen, and quite a few from the pikes as well. But obviously, first things first, we'll get rid of the mercenary units, and we'll get our guys set up into camp mode. We get quite a bit of money from that. Good. But like I said, let's get rid of these units. 1, 2, and it should be him as well. So disband them 3. So now obviously in the positive. Let's start moving him around, and then you need to start moving around as well. So we'll see what we can do in the next one. We're going to get better troops now, which is good, but again we need the money to do that. Visigoths just desolated that one as well. Well, they attacked it at least. Okay, we've actually got some forces from the Western Roman Empire moving in. So we've got to be careful while going through this land. Oh, they've got loads of troops. So we may have to be... Oh, we're going to get attacked, I think. So obviously we're going to escape.
Fall back!
There's a lot of forces to deal with, so we may have to go a different route now. We may have to go through Austria itself, through the passes. Illegitimate birth. Again, okay.
Get moving! Is there nothing else?
Let's get him moving up.
On the move, lads! Gathering supplies. Get moving!
And he's linked round as well, so we can upgrade these dudes, but obviously we don't have the money to do it. So first things first, we're going to go civic route, so we can get some better buildings Hopefully we don't get attacked again here, but obviously more likely to. So you may lose an army. You can't get him in camp mode because he moved as fast as possible. Again with these guys. Who have we got here? Illyria. Let's have a look. Okay, see what happens now. Western Roman Empire. They're starting to mobilise their forces now, so here we are getting attacked.
Run! Destination reached.
So they're pushing us out, but to be honest, I can try and link this guy with this one now. We'll push over to this side and then we'll move into the Western Roman Empire's lands again. They're going to start moving back now, by the looks of things. We might be able to take out these two forces together. Hostile action, okay.
Ready for battle.
Let's increase some of these.
On our way. Ready for further orders.
Gothic warband. Oh, okay, that's what they are. So they're not axes anymore, no, they're swords. So this army is going to attack here. They're going to run away.
Move out. Thirsty for battle.
Oh, just got enough.
Aidan, Kichitan! Getting on our way. Destroy them.
Okay, we can't do that.
Retreat, my warriors! Retreat! Warriors all! Ready for battle!
Oh, let's hope we don't get taken out in this one. Jesus. Okay, we're going to see what happens. We do have both our armies here though, so... Come on, Western Roman Empire, do not attack me. Because it may move all the other guys up. No, it looks like a couple of them forces are the ones that were near me, so they're moving up in this direction towards the Eastern Roman Empire. They've got a lot of forces though. So we do have to be careful. We need to get out of their lands. They've mobilised a lot of forces.
Our ancestors have spoken, and they have named you.
That's cool. We get some money out of that as well. Term of office. Pay him off, Alaric. Minus influence. I say we pay him off. Development. We've got that now, which is cool. Faction encountered the Langobards, which is one of the DLC faction guys. Let's go this route, I'd say. So now we're in minus. We need to get out of here.
Thirsty for battle.
I think we should still take them out.
We cannot. Move out. Starting out. Your next command.
Okay, we're going to quick save this. And I'm going to do the battle in the next part. So we are going to be facing against 1, 2, 3 of these. One's going to be the garrison, I assume is these guys. And that's the 2 army stacks. The small ones, but we'll try and take them out. They've got some auxiliary troops and some standard ones. We've also got 2 full army stacks, so we haven't really got a problem of dealing with them. At least we can deal with some of their forces and then we can start pushing off around the other end of this. But I hope you enjoyed this part, guys. and I'll see you all in part 3. See you later. Bye bye.